What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for pressing play. Today is an interesting day because we're starting it off in a little bit of a different location. This is actually my townhouse down here in Florida. This is where we stay when we're doing a bunch of work at the shop. You'll see that video either before or after this one, probably after. But either way, today's an exciting day, guys, because yes, you read the title right. We have a Z06 sitting outside and I bought it. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video because we're gonna kind of talk about the process here. So this right here is called Expel Track Rap. Now, what you guys need to know about that is it's basically a temporary expel because I plan on taking the Z06 and driving it home and being in Pennsylvania in time for Corvettes at Carlisle. Now, the problem with that is I had literally zero time to get this car expelled, but I don't want to get it all rock chipped up on the way to Pennsylvania. So stay tuned for this video. This will be a separate one. I'm going to show you how to use something like this and why it would be really important for your car if you don't have Expel installed yet, but you need to make a long trip before getting to a shop. Anyway, guys, I know you're here for the car. Let's head outside, take a look at this beauty. Oh boy, guys. The sun in Florida, it do be hitting different. Before we get too much into what we're about to talk about here, guys, I want you to understand one thing. Outside the sun. There we go, there we go, there we go. This is technically a dream car for me. Now, you guys are gonna understand in a second why I'm saying technically. We're gonna talk all about it, but I'm kind of trying to build the suspense here, guys, because this is a car I have been looking for a while now. And I found one that not only is it exactly what I wanted, but it is perfect. Literally perfect. All right, enough suspense. Let's take a look at this car. All right, guys, here it is. You can kind of see it there already, but it is, in fact, a C6 Corvette Z06. This is my dream car, and it's basically brand new. And I'm going to show you why I say it's basically brand new. This is a 2008, and there is not one scratch on this thing, and it's only got 10,000 miles on it. This thing has less miles on it than my freaking ZR1, and it's literally 11 years older. Look at the front end of this thing, guys. Absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this freaking thing, and the best part is, you guys know C6s, you know the headlights get kind of messed up, the plastic over top of them. Yeah, this one is perfect. There is no paint correction or anything that needs done on this. Guys, I have the mods, literally crazy list long of mods ready to go. And you guys are gonna wanna stay tuned for this because this car is going to be absolutely phenomenal whenever it's all said and done. As it sits, it is a phenomenal car. I mean, look at that thing. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. I'm so freaking pumped it's not even funny. Now, you guys know, obviously the C8 Corvette Z06 is coming very soon, and I'm waiting for the call from my dealership. I'm expecting to hear something in about 2 days, and when I do, of course, I'll be making another video. But for now, I wanted another Z06 for the stable, and I got one, guys. Let's talk about what the car is and how much I paid for this thing. I really love how Chevy has not changed this key. So from 2008 all the way up to my 2019 ZR1, the key's the same, minus the fact that they obviously changed the Corvette emblem there, but that's funny. So anyway, guys, other than the fact that this car is obviously in really, really nice shape on the outside, let's take a look at the inside. So obviously with the C6, you still get that electronic door actuator. Now, check this thing out. This is, again, a 2008 2LZ Z06, black interior, of course the embroidered headrests, but look at that bolster. I mean, this is a 14-year-old car, and that bolster looks better than some cars that were just made this year. The door panel, same kind of thing, no kicks, no rips, no tears. I'm gonna be doing something with this steering wheel because I'm not a fan of the steering wheel on the C6, kind of looks a little too cobalt-y for my liking, but of course, it's a Z06, so it is a manual. And yeah, guys, I'm loving the freaking thing. It's got the stock head unit in it still. We're going to be doing a lot of mods with this thing. And like I said, you're going to want to come along for the journey because if you're a C6 fan, this thing is going to look absolutely stunning. It already does. But imagine what, you know, updating it a little bit will do. Now, the real big thing, the real awesome part to this whole thing is that I actually bought this car from a subscriber. So his name is Digital Car Addict. I'll actually link his channel in the description down below because he is a YouTuber as well. But guys, this guy was so meticulous, such a perfect example of why we are car guys And check this out. He literally has framed the original sticker. Now this is nuts. In 2008, this car was $77,790. Almost 80 grand for a car in 2008. I love it. So any of you out there who are really just going crazy over the price of the new C8 Corvette Z06, keep this in mind. This car is 14 years old and was still almost 80 grand back in its day. Now, there's a lot of really cool reasons to love a car like this. Like I said, this is technically one of my dream cars. I say technically because it had been eclipsed by this C7 Corvette once it came out. But at one point, this was the car that I wanted like nobody's business. I finally got it, and this is the exact spec, believe it or not, the exact spec that I wanted whenever I was younger. Now, you may be asking yourself, Justin, what is so special about this car? If you don't know C6s, you might not understand that the Z06 is a really cool car because of the engine that it has. So it is a 7-liter naturally aspirated V8, and it is cranking out over 500 horsepower without a supercharger, without a turbo, and guys, it sounds glorious. Let's take a look under the hood and show you why this car is so cool. Again, whenever I pop this hood, you're gonna see, you can literally eat off of this thing. It is absolutely insane. So just like the rest of the car, guys, look at that. It literally looks like it just came out of the showroom. You could literally eat off of this thing. Look, there's no dirt. Unbelievable. I love it, guys. This thing is literally built for the track, and it's I'm lost for words at how freaking amazingly clean this car is. Guys, like I said, Mike is his name, Digital Car Addict. I'll link his stuff in the description down below. He's more of a video gamer YouTube channel, but at the same time, him and I have started talking about Corvette stuff. I found out he owned this beautiful thing, and I told him, give me a number. I want to buy it. And he was obviously very hesitant at first, but he ultimately ended up selling it. So guys, I'm going to close it up. We're going to go for a ride next because that's where this thing truly shines. Inside the car now, guys, you can hear the exhaust back there, and that is stock. That is a stock exhaust. It sounds pretty good. Now, I'm not sure if it sounds good enough. We'll cross that bridge a little later. But guys, we got a heads-up display. Actually gets pretty good gas mileage for being a big 7-liter V8. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the wheel or the old infotainment system here, but it is a manual, obviously. Still have a functioning door over the cup holders. Yeah. Check out, I mean, the interior on this thing is just absolutely nuts, guys. Look at this. The original sunshade and stuff in the back. The mirror still working like it should. Unbelievable. All right, guys, so here we are kind of driving. It's gonna be a little hard for me to give you exactly my impressions while driving a manual here in Florida, because Florida's traffic is ridiculous. Guys, there's one other thing I want to talk to you about, something that is even better on the outside of the car because of Mike, the guy who I bought this car from. He is a subscriber of Horsepower Obsessed, of course, but at the same time, a really cool dude, really big car guy. I want to talk to you about some of the things on the outside one more time before we wrap this video up. So I'm heading to the shop now, and we're going to jump out and talk about the car one last time before I let you guys go. All right, guys, so never mind the big pile of trash there. There's something going on in the shop here that you guys will see either before or after this video, probably after. But what I wanted to show you is the sound of the stock exhaust with the fuse pulled for the baffles. Really not bad. Like I said, I don't know that it's loud enough, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is what Mike did right before he sold the car. So, new tires, brand new tires, literally have maybe 100 miles on them since he put them on. Pilot Sport 4S tires all the way around. He had the oil changed and all the fluids flushed and filled. So the car is literally ready to hit the road. And I mean, guys, just look at this thing. I absolutely love it. It is such a perfect example of a C6 Corvette. I freaking love it. And I mean, the Z06 just, it almost doesn't get cooler. So that's pretty much the video today. I wanted to give you guys a real quick introduction to the Z06. You're gonna be seeing this a lot on my channel, but just so you guys know, the price I paid for this at the end of the day was $46,000. Now there is tax on top of that I will not pay until I reach Pennsylvania, but it should be somewhere in the neighborhood of an extra $2,000 bucks. So for under $50,000, you can get a perfect example of a C6 Z06. And guys, like I said, I can't stress it enough. I am so freaking pumped for this car. It is going to be an absolute blast, especially when you see what I'm doing in the next video. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. So if you liked what you saw, please smash that thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content so we can keep doing this kind of stuff for you. I'm gonna have loads of this C6 Z06 stuff coming. You're not gonna wanna miss this stuff. If you're a fan of the C6, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. But for now, guys, I will catch you in the next upload.